Hi guys, it's me Evie. What I have for you guys today is Arroz Blanco, Garbanzo guisado con patita. In English, that would be white rice, stewed garbanzo beans with pig feet. Yeah, pig feet. A lot of people don't like it. I love it. So stay tuned for the ingredients. So the ingredients for the rice that we're going to use is going to be 4 cups of long grain rice. We're going to use a cucharon or 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil of your choice. And we're going to use salt to taste. This is all you need for the rice. Now, for the garbanzos with patita, you're going to need, I actually bought a can of garbanzos because I couldn't find the dry ones, the one you cook at home. So I have a big can, and this is 1 whole pound. Same thing would have been with a bag. So 1 pound of this, 1 big can of this, a can of tomato sauce, a packet of sazon, a cucharon of sofrito, which is 3 to 4 tablespoons of sofrito, salt and pepper to taste, and the star of the show would be the patitas de puerco, pork feet. The reason I'm adding salt to this is because I didn't buy mine salted. I usually buy them salted, but I went with the fresh ones from the carnicero. From the butcher in the back. So yeah, that's the ingredients you're only going to use for the garbanzo guisado. So guys, what I did was I rinsed off my pig feet really well, and I filled up my pot like halfway with cold water. I poured them in there, and then I finished covering it up with water. I added 1 tablespoon of salt. 1 tablespoon of salt. And now I'm going to wait for this to come to a hard boil, and when it does, I will cover it up and lower the fire and let it cook off. This is probably going to cook off for 1.5 hours to 2 hours, but we'll check for tenderness, like within an hour. So what I'm going to do now, while this is going to start doing its thing, I'm going to start making my rice. So I'm going to click on my stove. I'm going to put in my, it's 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil of your choice. You can use canola, olive oil, vegetable oil, corn oil, whichever one you prefer. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to let it heat up slightly. And then I'm going to just pour in my rice. So now I'm going to just add my rice, which is, I have here 4 cups of rice. I'm going to cook that off for a little bit, maybe for about a minute or 2. Not a lot. I know a lot of people like to boil their water first and then just throw in the rice and stuff. I like to saute my rice. I don't know why. I think it has more of a nuttier flavor when you do this way. So yeah, I'm just going to saute that for a minute or 2. This is already going to start to boil soon. So yeah, just doing this. So remember guys, for 4 cups of rice, I'm going to be using 5 cups of water. I like to give out measurements because a lot of people, they really don't know and they want you to give them measurements. I mean, a lot of people eyeball it. I do too. But for a tutorial or, showing you the way I make it, I like to give you guys measurements because I've seen other recipes that I would like to follow, but they're just saying throw this in here, throw this in there, but they don't give you measurements, so it's kind of like a guessing game. But if you're used to cooking and stuff, it's not that hard to follow. But for somebody who's not, doesn't cook much, it's harder. So I prefer to give, measurements. Okay guys, this is changing a little bit of color. I'm not looking for it to get golden color, but when you stir fry it like this first, it starts to turn white. So this is going to be my white rice right here. I don't know why. I know why I do this way, because my mom does it like this, and you know, she taught me, so this is how I do it. So yeah, guys, a lot of the grains have already turned color, so I'm just gonna add my water. Okay, guys, so here I am. You hear that? It's already boiling in here. So yeah, guys, 4 cups of rice, 1 cup of water. Oh wow, that's a terrible recipe. 4 cups of rice, 5 cups of water. So now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of salt. I was ready to say sugar, guys. 1 teaspoon of salt, and see how that tastes. That might be enough, guys. My daughter loves white rice. It's just delicious. We could eat it by itself. Don't think we're weird, guys. It just tastes so good, you know. Her favorite is arroz con gandules. I already have that video up if you guys want to check that out. That's her favorite. So yeah, let me give this a taste real quick. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to use half a teaspoon more. So total for my liking, for my taste, it's going to be 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 4 cups of rice, 5 cups of water, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil of your choice. So now we're just going to let this cook. We're going to let those pig feet cook. Okay guys, my rice has soaked up most of the water already. So, like I've always told you, I let it dry up a little bit. And what I'm going to do now, see nothing sticking to the bottom of the pot. So I'm going to put everything in the middle right here. Then I'm going to lower the heat to the lowest setting, guys. And then I'm going to grab my aluminum foil. And I'm going to cover it up. I always do this, guys, because I feel like it cooks faster. It cooks faster, and my lid, it fell, and it's not even anymore. So a lot of the heat would escape, or the steam. So yeah, I just put my lid on, and I just make sure the paper is really nice and tight around it. And then I put my timer for 25 minutes, and I just let it cook. I don't touch it, I don't move it, I don't come check on it or nothing. I wait for my timer to get oh my god, to start beeping. Then I come and I move it around. If it needs a little bit more cooking, I just leave it on for 10 more minutes, and then it's done. This is already starting to come up to a boil. What I wanted to let you guys know is that's gonna create like this little disgusting foam thing on top. You just want to skim that off, guys. Just skim it off and throw it out. You know, just to make it look cleaner, because that looks kind of gross. So yeah, once in a while, come and check it, and if you see this film on the top of your water, just skim it off, okay guys? And like I said, it's already coming to a boil, so I'm just gonna put this also on low heat. I'm going to put it on the lowest setting also. And I'm just going to cover it, and I'm going to let it do its thing. So that's going to cook for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. We'll be back when we're going to put it all together. You know, all the other seasoning and stuff that goes in here. So guys, my beeper just went off. It's time to check my rice. Remember, it's been cooking for only 25 minutes. Careful with the steam, guys. Like that, and let me get my towel. Okay, guys. Grab it all the way from the edge and just bring it into the middle. Just bring it all into the middle. Yeah, my rice needs to cook for another 5-10 minutes. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, guys? So I'm gonna cover this up again one more time. Leave it for 10 more minutes and it should be done. Put it all back the way it was. Okay? And again, guys, timer for 10 minutes. We'll show you when this, okay, this is still on a low boil cooking. I already skimmed off some more of the gunk on the top, okay, guys? So remember, this is gonna take a while. Okay, guys, so my rice is completely cooked. This is what it looks like. It's nice, it's not sticky, it's nice and fluffy. So yeah, that's the rice, guys. And now my pig feet have been cooking for maybe 2 hours already. And we're gonna check for tenderness. Yes. Oh, look at that. Look at how easy that fork goes through, see? Really nice and tender, guys. So at this point, what I do now, I'm gonna put the flame up really high. Let that start going into a hard boil again. Let's see, like little things like this, guys. Try to skim off as much as you can. Okay, while that's doing that, I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna open up my can of garbanzo beans and I'm gonna rinse them completely off, okay? Okay, guys, rinsed off my garbanzo beans. I'm gonna add them to my pig feet. I'm gonna move this around. I don't have a lot of pig feet in here, guys, but we really, really like them a lot. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have to taste the salt for, not the salt, I'm gonna have to taste the water for salt, if you even need some. It needs very little bit of salt. So I'm gonna get that real quick. And guys, I'm gonna be adding like half a teaspoon. Yeah, maybe a little less because I don't want this to be over salted. A lot of people don't like this, but it's just so good to me. It's delicious. I'm gonna give that another try, another taste. Hi. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Doesn't need anything else. Seasoning is on point. I'm gonna add my, it's like 3 tablespoons of sofrito, which equals to one of these big cucharones. See, guys? So it's like three tablespoons. Grab that little bit that's left in there. Don't want to waste anything. You want all that good juicy flavor. Big old pepper balls. I know that's not what they're called, guys. Whole pepper. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to add in my whole packet of sazon. I usually cook off my sofrito first, guys, but I would need oil to do that, and the pig feet already have a lot of fat in it. I didn't want to add the extra oil to this, you know, so yeah, so this is going on right now, and I'm gonna open my can of tomato sauce. Stewed garbanzos and pig feet. I'm gonna put the whole can of tomato sauce in there. Okay, guys, so I added the whole can of tomato sauce. This is what it's looking like so far. I'm gonna let this keep boiling in high heat because I want some of this water to evaporate. I want some of this water to evaporate and thicken up my my caldito, my little sauce here. It's a piece of pepper from the sofrito. So yes guys, now we're gonna let this completely come to a hard boil and keep cooking at that high flame so that it can thicken up. And then guys, I will show you at the plating. Okay guys, so here it is. Arroz blanco con garbanzo guisado and patitas, guys. This is such a good meal. This took about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to cook tender, you know, to the way I like it. So yeah guys, this is the dish. It's missing a slice of aguacate, trust me. It needs it. I like it that way. So, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna taste. Let me grab some garbanzos. Guys, it's super hot. I don't know if you guys can see the steam, but literally just turned off the stove. Perfect. And this is the one that just turned off. The rice was already done earlier. Nice, tender, gelatinous. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. Excuse me for being gross, throwing that out there, but it's so good, guys. If anybody likes this recipe or likes this, try it. Try to make it. It's so good. It's delicious. Look at how huge that is. Yeah, guys. Garbanzos and rice and patitas. Man, I am missing that avocado. Didn't think to bring it. But here's that one bite with everything in it. So guys, I hope you like this recipe. I hope you try it. If you do, let me know how you like it. I'm ready to dig in, so I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching and God bless. Take care. Bye.